So I support law enforcement folks. I support our military folks. I support our firefighters. You know, all those people that their job is to keep us safe and free. I support them. But to me, McNeil gentleman, in my opinion, I mean, he one could say he was, a bit smart with his words, but that's his right. All right. Asking for a supervisor, he did everything, in my opinion, a law-abiding citizen can do. All right. He didn't feel safe. He closed his door. He probably could sense the aggression in a police officer. All right. He asked for a supervisor. Even if he was under arrest and could have been arrested, he didn't move his vehicle. He didn't step on the gas like we've seen some people do in these situations. He didn't hit any law enforcement individual with his car. He didn't make any threatening gestures. And with all that, he was still subject to, in my opinion, very unfair, violent treatment. Okay? And now, the police chief. I understand when you're in a position of leadership, you often at times have to take up for your team. All right? But you do have, in my opinion, a responsibility to call out your team members when they did something wrong. When he was asked by the news reporter, does he think it was okay to sucker punch the guy? He said it wasn't a sucker punch. What? When somebody's facing forward and somebody punches them from the side, if you're not looking when you get punched, it is called a sucker punch. He has a difficult job because he's a black man. The officer that assaulted this young man is a white man, and that is somebody that serves under his leadership. So he's trying to placate all the parties involved. Okay, he wants to have his officers back. I'm sure he doesn't want to get fired, and I'm sure he doesn't want to say anything that may legally put his department in jeopardy, because as y'all may or may not know, Ben Crump is the attorney for this young man, and they are suing that police department. So they've just now opened up an investigation and have just now suspended the officer that punched him. Okay, but they've seen the footage since February, because I'm sure when the lawsuit was brought out, they reviewed all the evidence to see what the other guy said. They're probably going to write him a check, as they should. Okay, but we're happy that this young man then didn't lose his life. All right, so growing up, so I was born in Nigeria. The way I was raised when it comes to law enforcement was that the person with the gun has the power, and you must absolutely do what that person tells you to do when they tell you to do it. Okay, but that's because in Nigeria, especially in some of the rural areas, there is no